start with child labor right away. And everyone working on this. Engineers get some steel and get more wood. Oh, pretty much. Speed this up. Do need cookhouse, Yon and housing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then cookhouse and tech. Just this 5. I need more steel right now. Need more for the beacon later. The cookhouse. See if I can get one hunter hut and the workshop. Be ideal. Shop and hunter's hut. Nope. Get this as far back as possible here. Nice if I could build it here, I guess. Let's put it here. Give me some more wood for the street and we're good to go. Go.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
Yeah, we shouldn't be needing heating right now. It's the housing, it's still livable. Heating is off, yes it is. Engineers over for tech. I think I'm not sending out to hunt this night. I think it takes too long. Rather get more resources in the morning. Ooh. Child in there to be cooking. And then medical bay next to it as well. Don't need child labor just yet for all troops. What is the emergency shift?
New law! A new law has passed!
I don't have to vote for research. No point in using emergency shift right away till the morning. Quite a few got sick despite this being livable conditions. Interesting. Have to fix that at some point. Yeah.
Move! Time to get to work!
Okay. Faster gathering. Reloaded, yes. Health 25 is needed. Health is the same size as houses, right? Could put this here. Hopefully still fit a house in there. Okay. How many workers? 20. Definitely need another hunting. And then get the gathering posts. People coming, nice. Well, it's 15 wood and 5 steel. We do beat some people on steel. Also have more people to hunt now, which is good. The gathering post here and one more tent. Child insurer. Yeah, give him a day off. I'm not getting steel. There's 7 people working there. Why are they going to build? That makes no sense sometimes.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
There's no gathering post then. We'll have to freeze a little bit. In the morning. You guys go hunting. On. To get a coal soon. This emergency shift. Get extended shifts.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Where are the children? I mean here. Extended shifts. And you guys get in here. In the morning I need some steel. We can get the gathering post over there. Okay. Get the sawmill. Protection is key. Yeah. Back. And have to gather wood as well. Objective mother. Do I need to hope? No exceptions.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Yeah, if you gathered steel last night, would have had a gathering post. You wanted to build. Now you have to freeze. Till we get the steel. Okay, you got the sawmill. The food gain looking. $26 per day. 52, consumption is 58. I could get the steelworks first. Put this here. And one over here. What's the best position there? Roads. Hey, anything else I need right now? I need a gathering post, I think. Okay, a bit more wood here. Resources. That's 15 wood. What did I lose? Steel. Just here. And we make coal production on this side, maybe. They're all at 0.5%. I don't understand why they're going to build when I have them assigned to collect stuff here. Makes no sense to me. Get those workers here. New law. Child's work everywhere.
A new law has passed.
Don't need it right now, but I'll need it later, I think. Continue here for now.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Hey, children coming in. They need a place to live. Oh, it's engineers. Oh, enough. Can work as well. They want me to save their children. Get to beat me up at some point. Yeah. I hope we have enough wood for the next research. I guess. Should have. Why not engineers for the healing right now? I have so many sick people. Doesn't help at all. I don't understand how people are starving and have enough food. Okay. Them in here. Over here. This is fully settled. Get the rest of the wood over here.
Work time. Get moving.
Yeah, and second research building as well. You can hold off on the coal sunbot just yet. There's still the coal and collect over there. This is, how long is the cold away? Or 3 more days. Get the extra food. Not sure I'm still producing enough. And then we get the steel over here too. This fits in there too. A lot of steel. Well, it's fine. This way I can swap between tech emergency shifts. Rates depleted. Get the steel. Okay. Need to build the roads here anyway. The housing. I might have to move this long one. At least the middle one is fine. Double rations for kids. Nope. Still haven't tested if the benefit is worth it. So, here road over here. Need some more wood for that. more wood depleted. Going to need that. All of that wood anyway. Let's see. What is over here? Steel. You have industry for this now.
Go rest all who can.
How many engineers do I have? 18. We're out of engineers there. Them in here. And you guys do the extra shift today. Hey, more people have arrived. Need to help their kids. How many tents? 2. I need the beacon soon. I mean, how many kids are there? Workers do I have? 35. Set them in here. Two people are gravely sick. Might need a law for that. Guess this second medical post isn't the worst idea. Plus there will some spikes. Be some spikes of sick people. Can treat them better. Someone died. Deal with dead people right now. 2 days. Temperature drops. We need heater and beacon, I think. Heater and steam hub. Heater for those places and steam hub for the housing. Just delays the beacon. Kind of want to. 11. All of them are 11. But with overtime, I think I might be able to get them. Let's try it. For the beacon first. person died. Not good. Some people early on. I guess it's either something for our corpse disposal or the radical treatment. Don't have gravely sick people right now. Engineers here for healing. What's the corpse disposal?
New law. A new law has passed.
Get this all the way out here. Is back yet? Not just yet.
Work time. Get back to work.
Everything is staffed more or less. God knows what grades then. Oh no, it shows me the number. How much is left there? Quite a bit of coal left. I don't need to worry about the coal numbers just yet. Bit established. Researched. Procedures. And the beacon. Need more steel. And leave the child. Facility will be inactive. Together here. Get that beacon. Yeah, beacon can be in the cold. No one cares about it being warm. Just all the way out there, and then we send 5 workers on some rescue missions.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Just send my workers hunting. Don't need the children here anymore either. Go back in this facility in the morning. And then send out the 5 others. Now they can create a scout team. Cold homes. I don't think I can fulfill the code from this coming. But he did, but pressing this right now. Because once this hits, yeah, there's no healing. It's not open. Time working. KV and scouts. The children. They can work. And we want to save them, of course. Overtime. Managed to get the child out. The machine alive. Whatever leave. Last time it died. We have heaters. Team up. They're chilly. Okay. A deal. Just save some coal for the cold front. I need a steam hub here and heaters everywhere. Organ transplant or radical treatment. I could also get the arena. We can get down to the moonshine down there. Yeah.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
That's about the same size as a house. Last year's in the way. Yeah, I'll fix that in a second. Oh. Here. Danger of the seas. I don't know if he said snow pit. What? What is making this cold? There's nothing here that gets warm. Are you kidding me? Death of overwork. Unlucky today. It's the deaths of my people. In 11 hours, 15 people will come. Let's prepare for that event. That's in the wrong position. Let's finish this street this way. We can erase this spot later. Don't need that. Need to bring in workers, yes. We can send out more hunters. Need the food. In there. Should build a gathering post over there. Otherwise there won't be much collecting in the cold. There we go. Much coal is left here? Still a lot. And we found the virus. Or the children engineers back. 7 hours, that's 19, it means 2 more houses as well. For some reason it seems like I can't keep up with sick people. It was okay for a second and then takes straight to hell. This engineer over here. Team hub. Let's get the next level. I research Cold Thumper, I think. The cold is coming. Oh, I need more steel. Oh. Or bury him. Or my discontent is okay. Again, they're all building instead of working. I don't understand why they not like I need the steel because it's getting cold. Totally okay. That people are going to freeze to death. children over here then. Work overtime. Hope I get the steel in time.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
I have one steel. Short one steel. Gotta be kidding me. Don't really have fun enforce emergency shift just for that, but I think we'll drop by 2 levels. If I have to. Oh no, they're still working. Should get it. Shouldn't they? Know what's up today, but seriously. How are they all building? What's the point of assigning people to work? None of them. It's working. I don't get it. "25 people working on steel, and no one gives me one." I guess I have to do an emergency shift then. That's stupid. Let's send them out. For the abandoned camp. I don't think that happened to me before this way. I'm getting a lot of discontent for this as well. I'm working overtime. Extended shifts. They're not working. Children, engineers left. I want healthy people when I do an overtime. No one going to treatment. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but that's what I'm going to do. Hey, 10% workforce. There we go. Finally can build my Steam up. Price for that. Way too high. How is everyone livable? So we have to overdrive. Of our people died. Work accidents. Why working on an emergency shift has dropped dead. Is he working though? Only one person working here. Guess we send him here.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Get into overdrive and let's get the generator upgrade. Also turn on the heaters in those places. Okay. Food coming. Soonish.
Work time. Get moving.
I should probably prepare the next people. This time I'm just starting building stuff right before the night my people actually work. Otherwise they do random stuff. We had 3 engineers. I only need people to work inside. It's too cold otherwise. You're coming 15. Housing situation. 12, so I need one more. Also, workshop. A faster treatment would be nice. Ah, they're waiting. Floor. Take the resources. And continue. Still need to think about the radical treatment. Also want the moonshine. Organ transplants could be nice. Let's get the public house.
A new law has passed.
Let's see. This is in range of the heater. It's there then. I mean, we have 50 workers. Coal left here. How much? 600. I need to think about coal production now. Generator power upgrade. The overdrive then. Could maybe weave in the second scouts. Or get the coal production up. Also want the wall drill. "13 hours left." I guess I need to coal. I guess I could get the coal thumper. Needs more workers, or I could get the coal mining that needs ores. Don't even have any, and I want to get the wall drill. I guess I get the sumper first. Probably prepare for that. This over here means I need another gathering post. How does this fit on both sides? Makes no sense. Either left or right. Destroy this road. Sure, it fits on the correct side. Where am I? Here. 45, yeah. That's correct.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is
Oh, I'm still building the house they need. More people arrived. Guess I don't need 10 engineers in there right now. This. I wish you could put priority on buildings. Yeah, and Rishi, how's propaganda going? No propaganda yet. I think I'm going with faith this time. It did go well the last few times. Let's see. I'm still sending out the hunting group. I'm kind of low on food. No engineers. Emergency shift. That's not right. Then need someone in here. Public house. Hope rises. Use more engineers, I guess. Or find where they're all working at. Made it to last Lord today, couldn't stabilize. Oh. That's unfortunate. You made it all the way. That's pretty good. Maybe you just need to sacrifice him. Let's take the team core. Do I go one more? Let's get the warehouse as well, and then we go back. Come on, people. Don't let me down. There's so many people suddenly getting sick again. It is cold, I guess. They're not heated because nobody's working there right now. Let's heat this one up. Okay. Decided to play church, so was super righteous. Just needed some fanatics to convince them that everything is going to be fine. Full thumper now, which I really do need. Better housing before the next wave, I think. More scouts, I think right now is better. Let's put that cold thumper here. Law. Moonshine is pretty good. Use discontent with every meal. So far I've never used soup, but if I ever do that, helps with that too.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Yeah. Workers over here. You need my coal. Only lasting 1 more hour. Maybe I did cut it a little bit close with the coal production. More people here gathering. And there is a coal pile here. And over here. Come on, turn that heater on. Might have to switch those children around. There's the engineers in here. In here because they work longer than my workers. Workers have to go hunting at night. There's that. On the warehouse. We're still on tents? So it's getting Mr. Sharma. Take cold. The amp up fast at the end. Oh, but being still on tents isn't it a little bit cold? Try to get to housing by the end of the game. This upgraded insulation. Let's explore here, get the resources. Come back to the city. Okay. Work here at the sawmill. Guys gather here. One of those. Just can go here. The heating on. I need the heating or steam pump over there soon too. Man is having a meltdown. B. I could use another medical post. Not getting lower like I hoped. Where would I build this? Like those predefined roads. Don't work out most of the time. This one does. Or road would have to be here. Let's see the heating here. That's not ideal either way. I'll build it in the middle of the housing area if I don't have to. There's 40 people. Guess I have to build a new area for housing anyway. Yeah, I'll have to build a new one over here anyway. Might as well Get a beacon for heating. On this side then. Engineers kept dying in the workshops. Yeah, that's happening to me too. This is not in heating range, looks like. I don't remember how big the church is. Can fit that in here. Okay. Build medical here. We get it all heated. One steam hub. Oh. Can't build in the back, but that's okay. How many people are coming? 40. Don't need to build houses just yet. Might get attacked before that. I kind of want the extra workshop too. One more of those. More scouts. Nice. Let's build one over here. Was this still not mined? Don't be so lazy, people. Workers out of here. Children in here. Working in here, the children. Workers. Okay. Hunting. And it's 45, 55, yeah. That pretty much works out.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
Children on this side. The production right now is more important. Let's say than my steel. Don't like it, but that's the way it is. Oh, I totally forgot the new research. Damn it. The next cold coming. Getting warmer soon. Have some time before that. Nice to get improved heaters for that. And maybe the houses. I don't have to overdrive. So maybe wall drill and then bunkhouse. Pick up, get improved heaters. Do that. And I can also improve my heal after that. Check if the engineers. Still seek people. Put them over here. How are we? Oh, guys are doing the overshift. Not processing the food fast enough. Yeah, that is a problem. Hey, how's the food looking now? Isn't barely enough. New people, do they have workers? Yes. Also the tech. Food. Get flying hunters. Did you save Manchester on hard? Yes, I did. Barely, but I did save them. We're still learning the game then, so probably have been easier this time. Put some wood in range here. Let's build a hunter over here. Put them all the way back. Didn't even scout it. Well, that's a way to not feel bad about it, I guess. How could you have known? I know they sent one guy over, right? Yeah, they sent one telling you need help. Yes, that's rather unfortunate. But there's quite a lot of resources they need, so yeah, if you're struggling, it's not a good idea to help them, I guess. Alright, it's shutting down. Oh, I'm out of coal. Oh, you played it on normal first, okay. I went straight too hard. Ooh, this is getting bad. Going to be so bad, yeah. Might be fatal blow. Turn this thing back on. ASAP. Shouldn't there be some hunters back already?
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Scouts waiting. Always forget about them. This new tune. A lot of people working on coal right now. See if it's enough. Get going. Let's max this and you check. Let's get the punk houses. Gathered a lot of resources for that. And then put this here, get another gathering post. This, yeah, not lasting long enough to hold me through the night. Yeah, we're cold here. Was there an achievement for that on hard? I have no idea. I would assume I got a couple of achievements, but I didn't check what they said. Oh, maybe? I guess I could build a storage as well. There's depot. Okay. Work times. Also found something. Oh, get the steel. That's all there was here. Didn't this go further down? Long boulder then. I guess I have to wait for the Refugees, they'll tell me what's up. I'm researching bunkhouses. Guess I wait till I have that before I build them.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Yeah, left at White Pass. And go hunting again. I have more children. How many workers have I in total? 85. No idea where all my workers are. Maybe here. Go. I'm hunting. Definitely play more thoughtful. Yeah. Since I lost once years to discontent and hope. Becoming a little bit more careful what I do. A little bit annoying sometimes, I guess, but works. Hungry. I'm wondering if I should get organ transplant, radical treatment, or I could get the faith stuff in House of Prayer. That's pretty nice. Raise hope. Let's do that.
Hear me. New law in the city.
And we have bunkhouses. And that's when I left the spot here. For the good faith. Yeah. So I need to take something before I forget about it. Holds medical. So again, getting the next upgrade here. Yeah, I know. I wish there was a hotkey. I only know the alt hotkey. Those were how many people are there. But it's annoying housing down there all the time. Hovering here. Sometimes I just think I remember where I put them, but turns out I don't. Need four of those. I mean, things should get better soon that I don't have to micromanage that much anymore, I believe. Okay, coal production is way better now. I'll probably pull people back into sawmills and steel production, which I totally want. Yeah, the UI needs love. Yeah, absolutely. Took me ages to figure out how to send relief. Yeah, me too. Spent like 5 to 10 minutes finding out how that works. I was thinking if I was missing something. Turns out, just didn't find the button for it. did get the wall drill, right? Yeah. As well build that bad boy. Here we go. Absolutely want. I can fix it in the morning. I want 2 working. Why is no one doing overtime? We need to tech. So let's spray. To build me a second house of prayer. The resources. Build that drill. Think church or Nazi stronger? I've only played order and normal, and church I've not much experience, but church seemed better to me. Or maybe not better, but less micro intensive and easier to build stuff. But I guess it doesn't make too much difference. But I never did go for the last few laws on either of them. I don't even know what the last law on Faith does. I think Faithkeeper is the highest I've gone here. I don't know what the equivalent to the flame stuff on order is, which I didn't take either. Because Hopen wasn't a problem, so I didn't see a point in taking it. What are we doing in the hunting?
The work shift starts.
Together and get over there. Let the scouts do something. The order on hard. The first mission seemed super easy once they abandoned help. Yeah, but with Faith I felt like you could use the stuff all so often. Well, not that often, but it was enough to keep stuff in order anyway. Nothing to do here. For the Iron Bank. The coal must flow. Want more of this. and the steel. Many places to be. Because I don't need any of the storage right now. Crafting machines. As long as the cold are very... I guess getting the heaters would be a good idea. I've got this. Gather the rest here. And also get that steel. Need the resources to upgrade the housing. I don't know what the last phasing is. Do they give up this content? Yeah, I never went that far that I could see it. There was one in between which I didn't like to get. So I honestly don't know what the last thing is. But I would assume that they give up this content. So that it's different, but maybe. On the other hand, I mean, phase kind of is like not having to worry about hope. Makes more sense for me. It was the other way around. Maybe they're both... They hope doesn't matter anymore. Them in here. Yeah, I shouldn't order stuff to build during the day. Always not working places I want them to. Makes no sense to me, but the way it is. Maybe they think you're a god. Maybe. But even then I would be discontent. Explore. Take everything. Over there. 12 hours, 20 people. Oh, how's the housing? Guess I need to build one or two.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Go in here. Yeah, that's fine. 18 hours, that lasts the night. Did they say when they're releasing mercenaries? I have no idea. I only know that they want to release them, but that's basically all I can tell you. Which honestly isn't much. Yeah. How come you keep overtime on for most buildings? Well, because I want to get more resources? Or do you mean the ones where I'm not sending them out? Doesn't matter, this content goes down anyway if you send the people out of it. So guess I could get, I don't have the heal. Hunter tactics, fewer people. Generator efficiency. I think I want the steam steelworks. Yeah, I basically try to have most stuff on overtime. It's more like I forget sometimes, like these here should be overtime. Then again, if no one's in there, it doesn't matter, does it? Totally forget about the second house of prayer. Which resources do I need for that? A little bit more steel. Sometimes I wish it would tell you how much is left of stuff. So we get a coal. Need to steal. How much can you piss them off before they kill you? Yeah, pretty much. Then again, I mean, it's an apocalyptic scenario. Hey, people believe stuff. So having people work overtime isn't really that bad. I guess I need one hub here and then the rest goes with heaters. Once I have more steel, that is. What in our kind of, yeah, I guess that's true. Then again, it's like 30 or 40 days, it's not a lifetime. Same with children work, it's not like I'm letting them work forever. Mostly in the beginning until I have enough workers and then I'm fine. I guess this is the first scenario where I let them work anyway, so. Scout Jeff reach the rock slide, steam core, heal. Yep, make all of that, come home. And to work on that factory. Get those automatons out. I don't have to worry about coal that much anymore. Reach the lone boulder. Nothing to do here. Great. Let's go workshop. They overtuned 24 hours. Well, I mean, people die on 24 hours, but good thing you're saying it. You guys. Wanted to do an extra shift. Another group arrives. Seeing we have some housing. Ooh, engineers. Hmm. Yeah. Need to wait for the workers. And for our duty is normal in military. Yeah, but I mean, it always depends what you have to do in these 24 hours. But I guess either way, it's not a good thing to have to do it. For example, if I have to be super focused, I can't do that for 24 hours. But if it's most of the time casual stuff with occasionally something super hard, sure. Oh yeah, mines sound pretty good.
Hear me. New law in the city.
I need to build that house of prayer. Research how you die doing research. Big secret. Okay, let's put this here. How much do these shrines cost? Oh, steel that I don't have. Here we go.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Oops, maybe too early. Still resources lying around here. At some point, we'll be done with that. Well, I think everything. Ah, this one isn't working. Okay, no one is in the public house either, but I guess that's fine. Too lazy to cycle this as well. Does it say how much the shrine improves? 2% working near shrine. So is that a 20% increase? Thanks to a shrine? Which costs me basically nothing? That's insane. Oh, but it doesn't work for hunting. I guess I can build one over here. The drill. Brian Snake is pretty OP. Yeah. I wonder if I should have gotten there first. After. Maybe it's better to skip some of those fighting arena public house moonshine. They're nice, but they're not 20% extra work nice. It's probably best go child labor, emergency shifts, and then go faith. Maybe corpse disposal, depending how bad the situation with corpses is. Maybe that would have been a better choice. Have you ever built a house of healing? Do you need to send people in? It says it doesn't need engineers, but does it need people, or does it work without people? I guess you probably still need to send someone in there. Not what a good way to save some engineers. More people coming too. Faith. Prayer. Here. I don't need those just yet. Steelworks are coming soon. Energy ore worker. Okay, so it's not really better. I mean, it saves some engineers, but I still need people for it. Oh. I'm getting the better steelworks soon. What's the warmth everywhere? Kind of okay, not where I want it to be. We have steam steelworks. I think I need steel for them. 15, which I don't have. I want to build them though. It's costs way too much steel. Outposts. Yeah, I'm considering it. Rather, I can't afford most of the stuff right now. And I kind of want the factory to get automatons. I feel they're kind of OP. I don't have the steel right now, and I want to build steelworks. Maybe I get lighter scout sleds. Get stuff faster this way. Don't need all of this. Nah. Insulations I don't need right now. Hey Tripler, how's it going? I don't want to waste research time. Okay. People are hopeful. So in the evening I upgrade both of those Steam to Steam Steel Labs, whatever they're called. Shrines built, hope rises. Sweet. Reach the workshop. Food ration, raw food, steel. That's a lot of food. I need some storage for that. They take no cores. Do you mean they take no cores, the steel ones? I don't think that's a bug, because that's the only way to get steel. While wood and coal have alternatives. Well, wood only temporary. At least it has an alternative. I don't think that's a bug. A lot of food. Don't need immediately, so let's go to the storehouse first. We return. I mean, take forever to gather that over here. Also on this side. Oh, nice. Me. Old wave coming in. Need time, let's upgrade. Team Steelworks. Conditions. Some people will get a little bit cold, those living in the tents, I guess. And I could overdrive, at least for some time. Still researching. Maybe higher wood cost in or something. Seems in. Yeah, I don't know. But you need them. They can't be too expensive and you have to research for them. I mean, I prioritize them way more now. So I usually run into problems with steel at some point. Scout sledge. Like 40 resources. Double output. Yeah, but it's I mean, you don't get steel that easily, and you have to get 2 tags before that. I mean, the problem is there's no alternative. That's why I think it shouldn't be too expensive. For example, I can still build sawmills if I don't want to wall drill, but that's too expensive. What do I do about steel? Can do nothing else. So I can just balance it around that anyway. Do I get factory or do I upgrade? I get the factory. Until I have the resources for the upgrade. To get some automatons. Okay, I've got a lot of steel, could have upgraded too. I got costling around, yeah. Kind of slow at gathering them, but I just got 4 from the scouts. So didn't prioritize that in by any means. Oh, I still need to save those people over there. Oh, I totally forgot about them. Well, let's get over there. There's 4 here and 4 over there. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh. Go on. Press. I want evening prayers here. House upgrades, yeah, good point. Why? Discontented hope is kind of good. Maybe I get organic transplants for sick to recover faster. Yeah.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Cows. When there's new people coming. Okay, out of resources. Explore. Well, more resources. Actually more food. Send them back. What do they bring? Wood, food, steel. Get food. Oh, and I wanted to build team hub over here. Just more people. Avalanche at the Black Spire. Once those scouts are back, they can go there.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Temperature everywhere. Look, well, let's turn these on for now until this is finished building. Medical post chili. This way. Do you know why they went north, not south? No. No idea. It never says why. I guess something in the south happened, which caused all this. Build stuff. Alright, new workers as well. Move them in here. Also the church should be able to pray a little bit, I think, yeah. Guys, not working overtime.
Work time. Get back
I guess the overtime gets reset after the emergency shifts. Probably. Rich limit reached. Good. Put another gathering post over here. First meeting, they were still guessing us. Yeah, one of the scouts also said something about potential meteorite instead of the volcano. But it looks like they don't really know either. I guess depending what covers maybe the sunlight. Maybe that's in the center, not on the poles. A reason to go to the poles. Somewhere it says the sun is getting weaker, so... And it doesn't matter if you're north or south, I guess. The sun doesn't heat it anyway. I need at least one more house. Find out soon. And how's the temperature looking everywhere? Yeah, I mean, they're getting upgraded. They don't care, and well, it's almost a little bit cold. Maybe because the workers aren't there yet. What if I turn it off? Chilly. Well, let's keep it on then. You should be producing enough coal. I want more sick people. Scouts have returned with lots of stuff. Nice. Have you used the wood to coal building? No. I usually use all my wood for building and attacking. So, and there's limited wood you can produce anyway, and you can produce unlimited coal. So I never saw the point in that. And let's rescue the other people. I mean, I can just build more coal thumper if I want more coal, or I still have... Technically, I also get the coal mines. But I only get one wall drill. And a little bit from the sawmills, but this one doesn't have much anymore. And this one, well, this one lasts for a while. So maybe it's efficient, or at least an emergency good, but since I have to research it first. If I didn't need to research it, maybe I would use it, but there's so many better research stuff. Well, I never tested it, maybe it's great, but 70 wood and 170 coal. Just a coal mining do. Yeah, I mean, okay, coal mining needs a core, but rather research coal mining, build a coal mine instead of sawmill, research sawmill, charcoal kiln, and then build both of them. I have no idea what those two do. Maybe they make it better in a way that it's worth it. But I can't really tell. One, two, three, 6 should. It's either barely enough or barely not. I really wish. How much more wood is there? 28. It's time that they clear this up. We can build more housing there. Okay. Should also prepare for the next wave. I mean, I could see them making a scenario where you don't get your normal coal sources and you just get forests or something, and then you want to convert it. Not in the current scenarios, I guess. I think I'm going for the next tech level. Means I can get the better steam wall drill and can improve automatons and get the power upgrade. It's pretty good to me. Factory. Why can't I rotate the factory? Sometimes I don't understand why I can't rotate some buildings. Way better if I could rotate it, it would just fit in there, I believe. Oh. There's probably going to be a gap either way, no matter what I do. I want to build it here. Let's put it here. Maybe I was going to build a steam hub here too, instead of heating them with heaters. At least at some point. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. It's getting warmer again. Max food.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Some free engineers. Not yet. It'll work. Oh, what the hell? Have enough food to miss out on a little bit of hunting here. Food, and then the other one has to go for coal. No one doing emergency shift here. I guess we could optimize this even better. By not missing emergency shifts all the time. I'm in there right now. This here. The first automaton. And they go in either wood or steel production, I think. I can calculate this research. The steam wall drill. Upgraded one. Big warm, and then it's the cold phase. I guess I need one better heating by then. Be fine, should be more than enough time to get that. More people. Spotted ships in the distance. Okay, new people brought sick. I have to reactivate one of the med base. Flyers? What flyers? No propaganda in this game. Windows. White pass. The refugees to the city. Where's my second group going? Are they going to the same place? How did I mess that up? Oh, get over there. The other people. Oh, flying hunters. What do they do? How do they give more food? Yeah, I'll have to check how my food production is this night. But then now I think I can just build more normal hunters. Would be probably good. But I'll get them eventually. But I feel better wood or steel production is just more worth it. Or getting more robots. They depleted the wood grids over here. Ooh, that's 40 or 50 people. How's the housing situation? 12 vacant, so I need 4 more. I have some time. First robot. Get into wood production since that's the lowest right now. Children over there. Yeah. Let's put them back. I'm slowly not needing to send the hunters to work all the time because I have enough people. But another one of those. I hope I have enough wood for the next tech once this one finishes. Immortal research. Let's boost those robots. And then build this steam wall. Well, I'm running slightly out of course. Anyone of course? It's time they harvest those over here and here. And another law. Oh, I still don't have radical treatment. I feel like I'm going with faith again. Give people some purpose, some evening prayers. Jesus hope lowers discontent.
New law! A new law has passed.
More time for overworking them. Yeah, luggage depleted. It's over here. How much does the steam water cost? Oop, that's enough. Let's upgrade that. Oh no, get one out of here. Let's check how my situation with the food is. Yeah, I need more food. Coal. Put some people out. Need to fix that too. Health is okay. Need more beds when the next people arrive. Let's have quite a bit of reserves for food. So. Terrible, but it's not great either. The robot in here. Get the robot here, we don't need to heat this. Same, we have the robot in here, we don't need to heat there. And one more of those. Please, have one more core, just need the resources. Those children to work over here.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Well, outbursts, nothing I can do. Customer 2 has returned. Many people. Set them out. And let's build some housing. Okay, this one has gathered all the wood over here. Might as well erase it. It's over here. Some hunters in here. Eat, yeah, still need better food production. And I started this game yesterday. Do you have any tips on how to manage early resources in the first 10 days? So I guess you're playing on the first map. I usually try to get wood early, a lot of it. So I don't remember, but I think you have enough coal early on that you don't need to gather it. And you probably don't need to turn on the generator right away. You can wait until it gets a little bit colder if you build houses for your people right away. You want to build housing for everyone and then get a lot of wood. Oh, you only need steel for the workshop, which I recommend building early. You always want to tech something because it takes a lot of time. So you want to build one workshop which costs 5 steel, and you want to be able to build the beacon rather early, which costs 35 steel, so you need 40 steel. And you want to build the beacon early in the first scenario because that's your only way to get more people and team cores, both which basically serve the same purpose of getting more workers. So I recommend researching that earlier, the beacon in that scenario, than for example in mine, because in this one the people come to me, in the other one you have to scout outs to get them. And then I personally think the what's it called? Gathering posts are useful for keeping your people warm, so you build them maybe 1 or 2 places where you gather the resources. Put them in there, you can let them work overtime. Yeah, working overtime is usually a good idea early on. Just make sure you don't get too much discontent, but they can overwork quite a bit. And then basically it's all about improving your steel and wood income, because everything scales with that. Or you want, so to get better steel and wood income you need more people and you need the tech for it. And coal, you only need as much coal to just barely get by. To watch out when cold phases come, where you need to... If there's only a short cold phase, you only need to overdrive. Make sure you have enough coal for that. You don't need more than that. So as you see, I'm gathering a little bit coal here right now, I think. But you'd see me often right at the limit where I gather a little bit more than I need, so I can burst the generator. But having more coal than you need doesn't help you in any way, because you can't tech with it. The only thing you can do is store it for cold phases, which normally don't happen too long. If they're long, you need better tech anyway. And then yeah, for the laws I would so on the first mission I went with not with child labor, but if you're having trouble, let the children work. Makes everything go faster early game, which I think is the hardest part. If you snowball the early game, the late game isn't a problem. And then emergency shift and extended shift are quite useful too. I usually get those first if I don't get child labor or child labor, if I go for that. So then you can use the emergency shift to always have one tech building teching, and extended shift on usually sawmill and what's it called, steelworks, to get more of those. And then tech tree, if you use gathering posts, faster gathering is nice. I try to get an early sawmill and steelworks to get more of those resources and always upgrade those. Or I went for wall drill here. You see those two I always keep at the maximum upgrade if possible. And I want to go to the next level, get those two as well. And yeah, basically it's try to get as much wood and steel as you can, while maintaining the level of health and food production just barely to get by early on. And then yeah, beacon research, I would try to get it early as well on the first mission. It's not so important in the other ones. That's basically the short version. The avalanche survivors found. Yeah, try to keep your people healthy. So keeping them warm is important, so you lose workers if they get sick, and everything kind of snowballs. That's why it's important to keep them just warm enough. Yeah, find a good place for the housing. And I mean, they should always be, I mean, comfortable is ideal, but as long as the conditions are livable, I think it's fine. You get a few sick people, but then you just get a couple of medical posts. And then if you want to go the extra mile for hard, for the hunters work at night, so you can just send them out at night, so they're hunting now. Once they come back, you can take them out of the hunter hut and send them into whatever else job you want to do. There's a little bit of overlap usually, but yeah, you can optimize this, get a lot more resources. But I don't think you need it for normal, and I didn't need it in the last scenario. But in this one, so far it was quite helpful to have those extra resources. But if you're just playing casually normal or something, you don't need to worry too much about it. I think getting the correct research or build order is probably more important. Okay, we finally gathered everything here, so I can disband this. And we said we needed more food. I have a lot of food because we found some, but I want to keep it stable. Another hunter's hut. It doesn't fit in here. Alright. The other thing is, I think you start off with some raw food in the first mission. This first thing you build for food is the cookhouse. that sustains you for the first 1 or 2 days, and then you build the hunting. You build hunting first, you get raw food but no food rations. That's some small things you can do, or you just build both. I think you probably have the resources in the first mission, I believe. I'm not sure anymore. Some homeless people, but we'll fix that in a second. Boats have returned. Oh, they brought more people. I should have looked into that. I could get the outpost. Let's get over here. Let's see. More housing. Destroy the road here so I can build the housing. To make sure it's in heating range. This one is. One isn't anymore. Okay. And we established the road. Guess it's time to get the housing area over here. Let's see. We want this somewhere here. Build a road. Lost refugees found. Hope rises. What I'm taking off better automations, right? Probably get the better heating soon too. It's getting colder and I don't see when it's getting warmer again. Also, I probably need some gathering posts over here. That's Steam Hub. Doesn't need to be heated anymore. I did get some engineers in here, and I believe I need another medical post as well. Some sick people. I have to make sure it's warm where I build it. I have to adjust the pathing here. Hey there, Mike Roast. How's it going? Ooh, in range here. Yeah, absolutely need more gathering posts. My code is dropping. Way too much. What did I select? Might need to upgrade those thumpers though. At an integration. I could also get coal mining, but that requires cores. Those better thumpers. And then I get the better heating. This connected. For some reason it didn't build. Fine, nice to hear. What do you think about Frostpunk? Been playing it non-stop for the last 2 days. It's a good game, but I feel it doesn't have enough content. I'm having a lot of fun, especially the first time I played it, but now it's getting a little repetitive. Scenarios are nice, but it's only 2 of them. And I think if probably going to finish this one and then there's nothing more to do. It's already on hard. The engineers in here. 15 more people coming. We'll need more food production. 3 people homeless, really? Let's get that next automaton. This guy always destroys one of the automatons for me, yet I have no idea if this can go well. He usually destroys one, repairs it, but uses 1 core, and then the ones I have get 5% more better. The question is, do I have enough cores for this guy? And they will, but I think they work 5% better. And get a little bit cheaper to build. Let's try it again. Maybe one time he won't destroy my automaton. I want to start the next one before with the housing for the next few people, I think. Need some wood for the tech. I'm lacking steel. Easy. get the next hunter's hut. Yeah, they won't build the robot today anyway. Might as well save the steel for the tech I need. Please do that. Beam code thumper. Power upgrade here, and I think then I go for level 4. Get advanced steelworks. Better robots. I do need the heating. New adventure in Hudson are really interesting. I can consume like Slayer's Fire. Okay. I mean, I have played Hearthstone, but I don't play. Well, I only play the adventures anymore. Because I don't want to sink that much money into it to be competitive. So I feel like it's way too expensive. Yeah, I don't like the business model. Put it this way. Yeah, thanks for recommending it. I'll check it out. Just need to find a time slot. Because the new character should be coming out for tomorrow for Slay the Spire. I'll probably be playing that tomorrow. Final group is here.